Hey guys, so today I'm filming my Hit It or Quit It thoughts on hauls number 21. If you've never seen this video from me before, I'll have my playlist linked down below, and basically I will be reviewing every single item that I mentioned in a haul from about 10 months back and letting you know my current thoughts on those products. Oftentimes, once a product is featured in a haul video, you never hear about it again unless it's in a favorites or it empties, which is why I like to review every single item that I purchased. My inspiration for this series was It's Kirsten and her What I Thought on Stuff I Bought series. I'll have her channel and her playlist linked down below. I will also link down below the original haul video, and I will list and link all the items that I'm mentioning. So this was actually a relatively small haul. I picked up a couple essentials and a heck of a lot of nail polish. So the first thing I had picked up was a repurchase of the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the transparent shade. This is my all-time favorite Holy Grail touch-up powder. I have tried the Estee Lauder Double Matte powders. I have used the Neutrogena Shine Control powder and several others that have some color to them, and I just wasn't impressed with any of those. Those powders were all fine, but nothing extraordinary, and this one is the cheapest. This is about $4 at Walmart, and it is my absolute favorite. I think it does a great job of mattifying my skin without making my skin look super dry. I feel like some powders make my skin look even worse once I touch up, but this one is absolute perfection. I always have this with me in my purse to touch up throughout the day. The only thing I wish was different was the packaging. I really don't like this lid. I wish it was more secure and a compact, but not gonna complain too much for $4. This is my Holy Grail must-have touch-up powder. The next thing I had purchased was a repurchase as well. This was the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 100 Translucent. I went through 4 or 5 of these in 2015, and the translucent shade is not actually translucent. It does give off color. It is a very, very fair powder, perfect shade for my skin tone. But if you are darker than me, I don't want you to pick this up thinking that it is actually translucent like the Rimmel. This will definitely give you some color. I love this powder. My NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat is my number 1, but my Maybelline is definitely my number 2, and this is way easier to get. The NYX I have to buy online, but this is available at all drugstores. I love this powder so much. I do go through it relatively quickly because it does have a pretty shallow pan, but this gives some really nice coverage. It helps to set my makeup, and it does help keep me matte for a little bit longer. I am very, very impressed with this powder, and I will continue to purchase this. The next item was another repurchase. This is the Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Brulee. So in that video I mentioned that I had just hit pan on this shadow, and I went out and bought another one immediately because I'm so afraid of this shade getting discontinued. Now Wet n Wild has discontinued a ton of shadows, but this one has made the cut every single time, so I hope it continues to make the cut. And I actually still have that brand new one, still brand new, and I just have a lot larger pan. This is my favorite matte cream brow bone highlight. I do not like a shimmery brow bone highlight. I much prefer a matte, so I love this. This is so pigmented, so creamy. This is one of the best matte eyeshadow formulas I have ever tried. I really wish Wet n Wild had more single shadows that were matte because they're phenomenal quality. This is the same quality of the mattes in the 6-pan palettes, which were amazing as well. I don't know why Wet n Wild discontinued a good thing, but I'm glad that this one is still available, as well as Panther, which is the matte black, which has the same amazing formula. So I highly recommend both of those shades, but this one is absolutely amazing. So I picked up this new one from Walmart, and the packaging is a little bit different, and whichever way they made it now, it is like impossible to open. This one, no problem. This one, it is like a death grip on this packaging. I can hardly get it open. I know this is just going to tear up my nail polish so much. So I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But if you are very fair like me or light skin tone and you want a matte cream brow bone highlight, I would recommend this. And if you are tan, I think this would be a great highlight as well, because on me it doesn't really highlight much because it isn't that light. If I wanted a really intense highlight, I would use a matte white. So if you are tan, then I think this would be a nice brightening under eyebrow highlight. And then next I'd mention that for last Mother's Day I purchased my mom some OPI nail polishes, and because OPI polishes are like $9.50, I made 2 separate transactions and I got 2 EOS lip balms. Then I used $3.50 off $10 coupons on both of those, so it was basically buying the nail polish, getting these for free, so you cannot beat that. So the 2 lip balms I had purchased would be the EOS Smooth Stick in the scent Sweet Mint. I have gone through so many of these. This is my holy grail favorite lip balm. I love this scent. I love the texture. I really like the stick forms because I can keep them in my pocket and take them on the go. The other lip balm I have is the EOS Smooth Sphere in Vanilla Mint. So there are 3 flavors: coconut milk, vanilla mint, and a blackberry, I think. It's in a purple packaging with this swirl, and the ones that have the swirl packaging are supposed to be a little bit more moisturizing. I don't really notice much of a difference, but I love this scent, and I actually love having both of these on hand at all times. Both of these are in use right now. This one I keep in my pocket and in my purse, and this one I keep on my nightstand. These are both holy grails: the scent, the texture, the format. I will continue to repurchase these over and over and over again. And also with those purchases for Mother's Day, they were having a free gift with purchase, and that would be the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. This is a huge free sample, and I got 2 of them because I placed 2 transactions. I haven't used it. Can you believe it? This product is so raved about, and I haven't even used it. So I guess you just wash your hair, spray this through the ends and comb it out. I don't know, but I need to make myself use this because I know it's supposed to be a really amazing product. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried this and whether it actually does anything. And then everything else I had purchased was nail polish. Last spring, I purchased so many nail polish. It was just sick. But I'm very, very happy that I have them in my collection. So the first polishes I had picked up were from the Wet n Wild Spring collection of 2015. These are the Mega Last nail colors. The first shade I have is this peachy color called Warm Filter, and then this beautiful lilac lavender shade is called Reject the Mainstream. And these are actually really nice nail polishes, and I believe they're only $3. These do have that extra wide brush that I really like, but I know some people that have smaller nail beds do not really like how large this brush is, but I find that it works for me. So both of these had a really nice formula. They are very pretty colors, but I actually have this in my little pile of nail polishes that I'm decluttering. I think I'm probably going to give these to my friends or to my mom or sister. These are nice polishes, but I have so many colors that are similar to this in my collection that I prefer over these, so I will be passing these along. I do really like the Mega Last formula from Wet n Wild. It is very impressive for such an inexpensive price. Next, I had purchased 3 Color Club nail polishes from beyondpolish.com. I'll have that link down below. These polishes retail full price for $8. I was able to get them on Beyond Polish for $4 each. These were 3 colors I picked up because a couple years back, Nicole from Young Wild and Polish raved and raved and raved about these colors, so I had to try them out. The only other Color Club polish I have is one of their Hollow Hues in Harp on It, which is a silver holographic, so I was really excited to try out some of their cream nail polish formulas. The first shade I have is Wicker Park, which is a beautiful lavender shade. This is a really bright neon color. The other shade I have is East Austin, which is a super, super bright neon peach shade. And then lastly, I have New Bohemian, which is a dusty mint teal shade. This is the only one out of the 3 I have not used yet, but I'm very, very excited to. I think I'll probably reach for this in the fall. I have so many colors similar to this. They are like my ultimate nail polish weakness, and I tend to wear those in the fall. But these 2 are amazing. I'm definitely going to be wearing them this summer. I really was impressed with the formula for such intense neon colors. Usually those tend to have a crappy formula, but these were quite nice. So definitely recommend you check out these polishes. Again, I will have Beyond Polish linked down below, so you can get these polishes and several other Color Club for 50% off. And next I placed a pretty large order for some Essie polishes on transdesign.com. I'll have that website linked down below as well. So Transdesign is an awesome online retailer for discounted nail polishes. I've purchased from them several times before. They have polishes from China Glaze, Essie, and Orly for 50% off off, which is amazing. They also get all the new collections right when they release, and they have new polishes and they have some old polishes as well. So if there is an older color that you're wanting or one from the permanent line, they most likely have it on transdesign.com. The one negative about Transdesign is that their shipping cost is about $10. So I will keep a wish list on my phone of nail polishes, and when it gets pretty big, then I will go and place an order so that the $10 shipping is worth it and I still have fantastic savings. So from Transdesign, I purchased 3 polishes from the Essie Spring 2015 collection. I have Blossom Dandy, Garden Variety, and Flowerista. These are so beautiful. You guys know that my favorite nail polish shade families would be mint, blue, and purple. So I have worn Blossom Dandy. This is a beautiful blue mint. I much prefer a blue mint than a green mint. This did take 3 coats to be opaque, but I did find that it was just so beautiful on the nail, so definitely recommend this one. And then I have Garden Variety, which is a beautiful bright turquoise teal shade. And this is one that I did wear once, but I didn't really give it a chance. I think I tried it on short nails, which I never liked the way that looks, but this one does have a nice formula. And then with the shade Flowerista, I haven't worn this one yet. And if you guys have seen any of my seasonal makeup must-haves or my monthly makeup basket, I like to pick out polishes specifically for each season so that I will rotate through my polishes. I cannot decide what season I should wear this polish, so please let me know what you think. I also have another one from the China Glaze Giver collection that is similar to this except a little bit deeper. I have no idea what season to wear these polishes. I know I can wear it anytime, but what season do you see this polish to be most fitting during? So I know Essie's nail polish formulas can definitely be very, very hit or miss, but all of these have a really nice formula. They're such beautiful colors, so I would definitely recommend checking out all of these. And then I had picked up 3 more Essie polishes, and these are all a little bit more out of my comfort zone. I have a peach, a salmon, and a red. So starting with the peach shade, this is Essie Stones and Roses, which was also opaque on 3 coats. This is a beautiful dusty pinky peach shade with a little bit of salmon tones to it. It is so beautiful, and this was part of the Resort 2015 collection. So I definitely do recommend this shade. The next Essie shade I have is called Bump Up the Pumps, which is a true salmon shade. I have not worn this one yet. This came out in the Winter 2014 collection, which is so weird because this is not a winter polish at all, in my opinion. I haven't worn this yet, but I'm very, very excited to. And the other shade I have is Double Breasted Jacket, which was also part of the Winter 2014 collection. I have worn this one. I wore it around Christmas time. I love this. It is the most beautiful pinky red, opaque in 2 coats. Definitely a fantastic red that I would highly recommend to you guys. So I watched several online swatch and review videos on these collections before I placed this order, because I wanted to make sure I was buying polishes with a good formula. And the last thing I had purchased was an acrylic tiered nail polish rack from Amazon. I'll have the link for it down below. That is one of my favorite pieces I've ever owned as far as storage goes. I love the way it displays my nail polish. So the way that I have it organized is the top couple rows are nail polishes I have not worn yet and I need to try. And then on the bottom row, I have polishes that I have picked out to wear for that season. I just love having nail polishes on display. They're so beautiful. And also I have overgrown my nail polish storage, but I love that it just sits in the corner on my vanity. I think it is fantastic. I do think it's nice quality. Now, it isn't the best quality acrylic out there, but I don't pick it up, move it all around. It just stays in that one spot and works just fine. I am so, so, so happy to have it in my collection. That piece just makes me happy. Like, I am just so crazy about organization. It like really makes me giddy when I find an organization piece that is just perfect, and that is just perfect. So guys, that was my hit it or quit it thoughts on hauls number 21. If you do these types of video on your channel, please let me know so I can go check them out. I would also love to know your thoughts if you tried out any of these products. Thank you all so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.